Hello, you're in the know with Eon Tempo, the Tempo Day at the Tempo, Yazumi. This video, I'll be talking about this topic. The topic for this video is use the device, don't let it use you. So what that means is basically sometimes we can just disconnect from, our present moment and what life has to offer for us in any situation. So when we're giving our attention solely to an electronic device, this causes a lot of issues with our attention spans and the whole idea of escapism and what that really comes with. So I'll first talk about what escapism really is. Escapism is perceiving events and realities that don't fit you, that are in the future, because you can't control the future. You get fearful of it. So what you need to do is stay in the moment, stay in the infinite now. So what I mean by that is just taking in our life and all the abundance you have, giving thanks for what you have. So a lot of the time we tend to just go on our devices to escape our reality, and doing that is not good. So that's why there's a lot of practices like even water fast, and in doing that you're able to conquer the side effects and bad traits of escapism. So when you're not even depriving yourself, but allowing your body to not only heal but to get your mind off of always thinking about eating food to make yourself feel good. This allows you to have more confidence and to, in short, just have more power over these situations that you felt could control you. So a lot of that relates to electronic devices, and in these electronic devices, people don't realize how we're too busy focusing on other people, on social media. It's basically, Instagram is like a gram, it's like a drug, right? So it causes people to become addicted. You're not even realizing it's an addiction because it's the norm, it's something you do every day. Once you know it's an addiction, I remember what J. Cole said, that you feel like when you try to stop doing it, you have temptations to do it. It's like you feel compelled to do it and feel basically control. So what you have to do is just spend time away from it sometimes. Sometimes it's about, being even mindful, just going into it knowing that, you're able to control the situation, rather, no matter what kind of temptations come about, right? So it's really starts off with just being aware of it first, and then you go each day, pushing yourself to see, oh, can I do this longer? Can I do this another time? I found that my experiences when I was really going through a lot of spiritual awakening and whatnot is just realizing that I was using my phone to escape feelings and situations that I felt were controlling me, and even negative situations that I was basically running from because of bad experiences. But those experiences allowed me a lot of personal growth, so I'm very thankful for it. In short, and in progression, I know these things can seem all these different situations can feel like it's weighing you down. And always being on your phone, you could always be reminded of these things. So that's why it's good to make sure when you're going on your phone, you have something, your task in your mind about where you're trying to go with your phone, what you're trying to do with this phone, and not letting it basically tell you what to do. So just keep that in mind, really focus on what you want, and do a little thing, switch it up sometimes. You can go out in nature, look at the water, look at a tree, go on a walk with your daughter, your spouse, your girlfriend, whoever it is to you, your family, your mother, your father, just spend some time, disconnect from technology, because in a way it takes knowledge from you. Because you have infinite knowledge, you have to just tap in. It's about tapping in and being confident in it, right? Just tune out any kind of distractions, focus on what you want, and ensure you'll be very thankful. With technology, right? Technology is a very interesting thing. It's been around for ages, it's been around for the dawn of time. We've come up with brilliant ways to transfer information and to transfer knowledge. So it comes back to technology and communication. So what is technology and communication? Technology and communication is a very interesting thing, as I said before. They coincide, you can't have one without the other, because it takes our communication to unlock the technology, right? Sometimes that's why it's good to be mindful, so it's not the reverse role, right? So be very mindful about just putting in that energy that you want to achieve something. You zero in onto it, and you just focus. It's not about being stressed about, oh, what if this happens? Just knowing that it's there for you already. And in doing so, you'll just be very thankful and very at peace, just giving thanks. So what it really comes down to, when you're thankful for these things you have, as in technology, it allows you to unlock more of what it has to offer, the infinite possibilities that are in technology. So when you have technology, it basically allows you to get out your messages. It makes you be put on a different space, you're basically on the World Wide Web. It's 3 W's, always remember that. And being on the World Wide Web, you're on like the avenues of the world. It's just, everything is interconnected. So a lot of the time people get distracted and they get lost in the sauce, basically, what I'm saying? Shout out Future. But when you're lost in the sauce, you gotta find a way to rekindle. Everybody happens to everybody sometimes. We're just too into people's business. We're too much worried about past situations, future situations, rather than going out and achieving what we want. So using technology is very crucial and very beneficial. Don't look at it as a thing that can hold you back. It's only something that can propel you into further success if you have the mind state for it, right? Everything starts in the mind, and in that you flourish in what you want to do when you're in your highest vibration, connecting to what you want, connecting to different things you never thought was possible, right? So it's good to just pause sometimes and just breathe in and just relax, even in any type of situation, right? You're on your phone, you feel like, oh, something terrible happened, you saw some news, you got a bad text, you got a breakup, your girlfriend broke up with you, but you're gonna be okay, alright? You know, just have faith. But sometimes these things happen, and it's good not to allow the negatives and the worst possible situations to play out, right? So you have to always be ready to adjust, ready to pivot, ready to switch directions. When something happens that triggers you, you view the trigger, you analyze it for what it is, and if it relates to technology, then you go forward and find out ways that you can overcome these things, these hurdles, and become the best version of yourself. Because the best version exists for you. It really does. You have to just lock into it. You have to really just be that and know that. And when you be it, you know it, it's already here, right? So that's what it comes down to. And be the best version of yourself so you can inspire others. It's not even always about telling people, because at the end of the day, we don't want to be told what to do. Same thing, that's how it works with technology, right? So you be what you want to be, and in doing so, you unlock what you want in those digital spaces. So remember to keep that in mind when you're going forward. Shout out my cousin, you already know. And if you don't know, now you know. This is her brand. This is Still Alive. This is her thing as well. She's an artist, you know. Check her music out. I'll leave her link in the bio. Give blessings to the Most High, I and I. And salute.
Traveling man, moving through places.